Hugs and kisses to all my toodles. Hey, toodles. I know it's Thursday, and I usually do my Thursday throwaway video, which I haven't really been doing. But I'm actually doing another video, and this is a video on my makeup brush collection. Of all the brushes I have and things I've got. And also, I'll probably. This is my little blush, not blush, brush little container. It's got my brushes in it. And I'll probably be going through here and decluttering some brushes because I found out a little secret about my stepdaughter wanting to start a makeup collection, but she doesn't want my help. So, what brushes I declutter and don't want out of here and out of my makeup bag that I got in a swamp box, then I can have them and then um, be able, because she like I do when I leave, I lock up my room every time me and my husband leaves to go somewhere. So it'll be like getting locked. The room, she locks her room, so I can always say, okay, honey, can you unlock her room? Because he has a key to it. So I can put these in there and give these to her as a surprise. But he had told me, you have stuff for her. Wait until you get the basket full. I have a basket. And he said, once the basket's full, then you can do that as well. But I have an idea. And I want to talk to her about it today. When she gets home from school, I came up with an idea. So I'm going to do this idea with her and see what she says and would like to do it. Then this weekend we'll get together and we'll do this project together, and maybe she might like it. And if we start to then I'll just say, okay, fine, you're on your own. But I think it'll work. I think we can get it going, and I think it will literally absolutely work. So we'll see about that, because I know she needs to she's supposed to be repainting her wall this summer, but I can give her the idea and say, okay, and see what we can do and give her some helpful hints and show her what we can actually do after she gets her room painted and everything as well. And we'll get this project on the road, and she might actually like this project, and we will see. So let's get started. Some of the brushes I do use. I have this one from Black Radiance, and it is an eyeliner brush, and I literally love this brush. It's still kind of dirty. It needs to be clean, but I love it. And this is my brush that I got with my Maybelline eyeliner, gel liner. And this goes with my Black Radiance gel liner, which I love the Black Radiance gel liner. So, tomorrow is Friday, so I'll be doing my Friday faves, which is awesome. This is a brush I bought, and it is the Maybelline it's supposed to be a kabuki brush. Well, guess what? It sucks. Sorry, Maybelline. But this brush sucks. For one, you could do this, and all it will do is just pop out. But there is a good use for this brush. And I tried cleaning it up the best I could. I'm using Ulta makeup cleaner to clean my sponges, but it's not actually not working. So, but you can put your concealer on here and go like this and do your concealer and pat your concealer, and this is a good concealer brush, not a foundation brush, but a concealer brush. Then of course this is dirty, yes, and this one's dirty because I put my foundations on with these, my powder and my other foundation. Which, yes, this is so awkward. I need to really get rid of that and throw it away. But actually, you know what? You want a Thursday throwaway? Here's Thursday throwaway. Oops, I missed. Hang on. Okay, there's one for my Thursday throwaway. Yay! But this one I'm really not going to actually throw away because I can also use the backside too. The backsides are dirty too. Okay, then I have these. I found this little thing on the side of the road when I found a whole bunch of glassware that me and my cousin found. And I had found this on the side of the road. I have another one like this that I got in a swamp, and it had a red candle in it. But this one I found on the side of the road. I got these in swamps. And I got these blue ones in a swamp. And I don't use these, but I keep them in here for good use. What I want to really, I want to keep these in here, but sometimes I do put like brushes when you get a makeup kit. You get brushes in there you don't want, and like if they GI in it or something, sometimes I'll either put one of these in with it. That's why I don't have many of these. These are the brushes here that I am currently using, which this one is my blush brush I use for my blush, and y'all have seen it. And I love this brush. Even that there's makeup on here and it is dirty, my brushes do need to be clean. And I will pick a day and clean my makeup brushes when I'm good and ready. But this is perfect. I literally love these brushes. And I won these brushes here off of Listia's auction. See, these brushes are so soft. Then I have, this is the brow comb, where you can comb your eyebrows or brush your eyebrows. And I will admit, I literally did this and combed my eyelashes, and I got a lot of gook off of it from a mascara that I was using, and I literally gave that mascara to my stepdaughter. This is the shadow brush. I'm not wearing eyeshadow right now today, but this is the brush y'all always see me using when I do my eyeshadow. I'm always using this brush. This one here is by Wet n Wild, and it's their new Wet n Wild, and I do have some of the new Wet n Wild brushes. And this one is the contouring brush, and you contour your face where you want contouring at. And I love this brush, and I also use this brush to put my shimmering powder on. But I'm going to be going through my makeup brushes and finding a separate brush for that as well. This is my big fat juicy powder brush that y'all know I always use this one and put my powder on it. These brushes are so soft, and the Wet n Wild brushes, the new ones, they are so soft. I love them so much. Then I have my Angle blending brush when I go to blend in my eyeshadow. Sometimes I do use this brush, but I don't always use it when I'm doing my videos, but other times I do use it. This one here is by e.l.f. and it is a sponge eye brush. When you get it smudged, you can, and it gets away the smudge, and I do use it a lot. But when I use it, I don't like to use it right now. It's dry, but I dip it in a little bit of water, or I'll spit on it and wipe it. Then I have this one I got in a makeup eyeshadow palette, and I've been using it too. And I only really use this because I have some glitter, and I dip it in the glitter and use the glitter when I want glitter on my eyes. That's what I use that for. Then I have this one, which is the eyeshadow brush as well, and it came with a kit. It didn't come with this kit, it came with another kit, and I was using it as well. And right now I'm on Listia's auction because I am doing a swamp, and they have these brand new makeup brushes in the bag, brand new, never been used, sealed up, and I'm trying to win them. For those who has done a recent swamp with me, got one of these, and this is the Essence Paradise eyeliner brush that I bought. Um, I bought this brush for myself, and I brought two more for two other swamps that I was actually doing a swamp with. I was gonna do another swamp with a girl I did, Bridget, but she never. I never did get her other swamp box yet, and she keeps saying she's gonna send it, but that's all right with me. I'm not worried about it. This one is from Wet n Wild, and it is the small eyeshadow brush. And these brushes are perfect. I have not used this brush yet. I'm trying to get a set of brushes to keep in my makeup room and some in my bedroom so I can use it. And then my bathroom's too small, but if I kept makeup in the bathroom a little bit and stuff, I'd have 3 makeup places, and I'm not going to do that. If I kept stuff in the bathroom makeup wise, it would come up missing in a heartbeat. Trust me. My makeup comes up missing all the time. My stuff is constantly coming up missing. And yes, I know who as well has been doing it. This one, I just bought this one today, and it's the large eyeshadow brush by Wet n Wild. And I am doing a swamp with somebody right now, and I've been buying these brushes, so tomorrow I'll be going and purchasing this brush as well for her. I bought the flat top brush as well, which is awesome. And it's cool. It says flat top brush, so I'll be using that for something as well. I'm not for sure. Then I got the crease brush, the brush for the crease of your eye, and those are new brushes I literally got. If I will probably be using this brush one day, and when I do, I'm probably gonna, because I ordered some stuff from Ulta because of the swamp that I'm doing, and I'm doing a $100 swamp, and I bought her some stuff from Ulta, so I'll probably order maybe a couple more of these brushes because they're like only $1. But I recently seen them at Ulta for 89 cents on sale, so I did order some stuff, and I ordered a couple of them, and one of them I will be giving to my stepdaughter as well. These are some brushes I got with the big rolling makeup kit I got, and I'm really not wanting to use these brushes right away, but because I'd like to use these as my traveling brushes, but I'm not. And these are really soft brushes as well. They're not as soft as these brushes, or they're not as soft as the Wet n Wild brushes, but they're soft and pretty. And I got these with my big makeup rolling kit, and then I ended up getting something else with it too, and I was like, I bought this big rolling makeup kit when I got my inheritance money, and it cost me like $100 and something for it. And I bought it, and it came with these set of brushes I just showed you. And the name of these are Seya, or whatever. And I ended up getting a hairbrush and a hair product and a little bit of makeup with it, like a lip and, not too much stuff. And it was cool. That's where I got my first lip balm. That was in the flavor pickle. Totally weird. Got this bag in a swamp box, and it's got some really cool stuff in it. I got these little sponges, round foundation sponges. So awesome that I got these in a swamp, and she had bought these at Kroger's, and it's a 12 count round sponge foundations, and I would love, and I do need these, but I want to take these, I want to get a container I can set these in. That's why they're not open and I haven't used them. I want something I can set them in, whatnot, and I may end up giving a couple of them to, maybe like 4 of them to my stepdaughter. Then I bought these at Ulta, and I haven't even opened these or used these yet either, because I want to get a container that I can start putting these in a container along with the sponges I have, as well as that. Then I haven't used this brush, and this is a Kabuki Cosmetic Brush from Sassy and Chic. And this brush is kind of soft, but I haven't used it yet. And you can get these brushes. I have bought these brushes and put them in swamp boxes. But you can get these brushes from Dollar Tree, and they are really, really good. And I love Kabuki brushes. I really do. I've been wanting to get the e.l.f. Kabuki brush. This brush is soft, but it's not really that soft because the bristles are this brush is not all that, because as you could tell, the bristles are coming out. I got bristles all over me. But it is like a brush. I may not use the brush. I may set it up like this for like a decoration or something and not use it. But I haven't really decided. Or I may end up giving, I think I bought my stepdaughter a brush like this, and I don't know what she did with it, but I may end up buying another one and just give her this one as well. And as I go into detail here, this was one of my favorite eyeshadow brushes by Sheer Cover. I use this brush a lot, and now that I have another brush, I clean this brush. These brushes are so soft that I cleaned this brush up to use another brush to replace that one. These are the e.l.f. brushes I have. This one says this is a foundation brush, which I really started using this because for a concealer brush. One that I had before, I used it for a concealer brush. This one here, this is the concealer brush. And then you have the fan brush. And then here you have the smudge brush. So if you have a smudge, you can use it to get rid of the smudges. I like the e.l.f. brushes, don't get me wrong, but I love the Wet n Wild brushes as well too. I know this video is going to be long because I've got lots of brushes. Okay, here is another eyeshadow brush, Define Brush by e.l.f. This is a brush collection that I won these brush set collection here as well too off of Listia's auction. Here you have the eyeshadow brush, you have the powder brush, you have a powder brush, you have metallic eyelash brush. Here's another one of my favorite Sheer Cover brushes too as well. Then of course here you have the same brushes. You got, this says it's a foundation brush, and then here you have the angle eyeshadow brush that goes with the set that I've been using. Then you have this concealer brush as well. Here you have a blush brush, and I have all these brushes in here and whatnot. So let me go through fast. Here is the fan brush, and I have an eyeliner brush, a foundation brush, another fan brush, an eyeliner brush, a foundation brush, and this doesn't really say what it is, but we'll make it, oh, it's a brush of some sort. And the rest of the brushes I have in here are pretty good too. Here's another foundation brush. Here's another eyeshadow brush. Here is an eyeshadow brush as well. And the rest of my brushes here are basically either, let me see. This one is from Sheer Cover. Let me put all these brushes I've already talked about in here. This one here is another concealer brush, and then of course I have these brushes as well. I'll go quickly. Your fan brush, and you know, your basically, you know, eyeliner, eyeshadow, This is a Polish eyeshadow brush. And then I have another fan brush. This is actually a brush I got with some glitter that you use to do your nails with. And all of these brushes here. Here's a lip brush, some eyeshadow brushes, lip brushes, fan brushes, and other brushes as well, as you know that. I'm gonna put all these brushes in here so this can get zipped up. I'm trying to go as fast. I don't want this video to be like 3 hours or 7 hours as well long. That is for that. Now in here I have this brush, which I'm gonna set out on my vanity. I have the square brush that came with the kit. I have my Mary Kay brush. I have another one of these triangle brushes. I have this brush I won off of Listia's auction. I have this one that came with my benefits. And then I have my L'Oreal brush, which I really don't even use this brush at all. So I'm going to get rid of that brush. As doing my declutter brush, I have this little brush I'm going to get rid of and declutter. And I have other brushes in here as well that I'm going to declutter. And that is actually that. And that is what I am doing. That is my declutter. I'll keep the rest of these. I'll go through them later, declutter some more, and get rid of them. Until next time, that is my makeup brush collection. Until next time, bye. I love you guys, and